but you probably would need like a little stand or something, because like a laptop stand.
Right.
And then just prop it up over here because.
Right. Oh. Okay. Yes, could be up. All right. All right. At the same time, I'm gonna do a wear report because Michelle told me weeks ago that Gary forgot to do the wear, so I'll do like a Dallas Reigns wear. Clap. All right. All right. All right. Right. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Gary's podcast. Which I forgot what number this episode was. I think this is our 19th episode. And yes, I was cracked up a little because my favorite producer James, she was queuing me up and she was cracking me up at the same time. Which like I said, James, she's the best person I ever worked, especially for this podcast. And I'm your host, Davis Saldivar, and I'm being joined by my beautiful co-host, Michelle. Michelle, happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday, David. Nice to be here again.
Likewise. And today I brought a special guest, my Miss Flander. Yes, Flander. He will be taking over my podcast, just like my live YouTube show. Live again was I usually do it like almost every day, but during the fall, I only do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays, Fridays. I try, but the problem is try. But in any event, Flanger, he usually becomes a star a live again. So Flanger, he's here today. Yes, a miss is on my podcast. And Flanger, you want to say a couple of words? Yes, David. I can't believe I'm here on David's podcast with you and your beautiful co-host Michelle, especially your favorite producer James. And I can't believe they brought Miss on this podcast. This is amazing. Wow. Misses are making history. Thank you, David. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Michelle. We're already off to a great start. And you too, James. Wow. How are you really having fun? All right, David. Back to you for live again. All right. Fine. We're doing David's podcast, not live again. We're here pissing, not in my crib. Sorry, David. All right. Hey, you. Back to you, David, Michelle. All right. So Michelle. So what will we talk? What we talk about for our wonderful podcast viewers?
Well, I wanted to start off with asking, how was your summer?
Good question, Michelle. My summer was great, especially I had my birthday.
Happy belated birthday!
Thank you, Michelle. I just turned 100. Oh my gosh, I'm 100, and I'm doing this Gary's podcast. Well, I can't believe it. I can't believe an old person at 100 is actually hosting his own podcast with his co-host Michelle. Wow, how did that happen? Damn, David, you're too old. Wow, this is history making. 100-year-old guy named David Saldivar doing David's podcast. Wow, that's great, David. Thank you, old David. Thank you for stopping by David's podcast. Also, my summer, I had not just my birthday, but also pretty much I walked with my dog Oreo. Especially, I took it to the park, especially where I live in down in Bulgarians. And Oreo, he was like hugging people, including pets. With at the same time, Oreo, he like a couple weeks ago, Oreo, he was hugging this lady, and the lady loved my dog Oreo, and I remember the lady even told Oreo, "You're so cute. You have a beautiful dog," and she was like hugging Oreo and Oreo, he likes hugging people, especially at the parks. And as well, let's see what else I also get in the summer. I also went with my family, get grocery shopping, and at the same time, I also went to Skechers in Gardena, which I bought brand new shoes. Which I know you can't see it on Gary's podcast, especially on YouTube, but
they're really nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna show you real quick. Which I'm taking off my shoes only one time on this podcast. This is my Skechers shoes, everyone. Yes, my beautiful Skechers shoes that I bought at Skechers in Gardena, which it cost $30. Which I saw it a live game in my live YouTube show. Which No, they're not, James. Skechers is not paying this podcast.
They're not. We're not
No,
sponsored.
we're not sponsored. No, we don't. And I don't want to get in trouble. But in any event, wait. James, she was just telling in my ear, everyone. Skechers, they're not sponsoring our podcast. They're not promoting this podcast. And at the same time, as you can see, my brand new Skechers shoes, blue and green, black, even the middle. And I'm going to show you the back. Yes, I know. Black and green, which I wear today for my pickleball class. Wait, James got to tell me my ear. All right, we're moving on right before we get in trouble with Skechers. So I'm going to put my shoes back on. And that will be the only one time you will see my brand new shoes on Gary's podcast. And also live with Gary. All right, anyway, let's see. What else also getting a summer? Let's see. I went a couple of trips with my family. With
Where'd you go?
let's see. I went. I tried to remember. Skechers and let's see. God, now I can't remember, but
You're blanking, huh?
yeah, I'm blanking. I'm blanking over my trips. And let's see, what else I also getting a summer.
Did you do any summer courses or?
No, I
No?
took a summer off.
Oh, nice. Did you work or?
No, I just like stay home, chill,
Oh, cool.
relax,
That's good. That's good. You
and
refresh.
hang out with my face Flander and my favorite, my people favorite kids, Gary Jer, Ricky Jer, Bulldog Cliff, which I know they're at home like, man, I can't believe Flander's doing Gary's podcast, and not even Bulldog Cliff cannot do it because we don't think and sound like the real.
Wait, does Oreo get jealous of all your sons?
Sometimes. Matter of fact, a couple years ago, Oreo, he ate a table I used to have Bill, and then he ate Ricky Jer.
No, really?
He did.
Oh.
Ricky Jer was terrified for his life.
Oh, what'd you tell Oreo?
Or it's like, Oreo, be careful. Again, Oreo just ate Ricky Jer. Again, we had to put Ricky Jer in the laundry, and Ricky Jer, he was terrified. He went, help me, David, help me. Orange eating me, help. This dog is eating me. I'm just a table. I'm not food. Help.
Yeah, that's funny.
I know. And pretty much that was my summer.
Sounds very entertaining. I
It
like
is.
Yeah.
What about you, Michelle?
My summer, honestly, I just went to the beach a lot. Oh, I picked up a hobby,
Oh, hobby?
line dancing.
Ooh, what is line dancing?
It's pretty much they play music and you kind of just dance like it's like basic steps. You know, it's kind of like a country type of dance that my coworker invited me to. I'm very bad at dancing, so you can just imagine me tripping over my feet. I'm really bad. I'm bad at it, but I have a lot of fun. I've gone a few times, so I have boots now. So
Boots.
I have cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots.
Yeah,
Like
but
Beyonce.
like Beyonce, yeah. But that's what. Oh, and also I worked in between that, so yeah, and it was a fun summer. Like I did a lot of things. I just remember going to the beach because I'm guessing that was my favorite part. Oh, my birthday was also in the summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So our birthdays are in the summer.
Yep. I turned, you know, I turned something years old.
Michelle's like, I'm not gonna tell you my age, but I don't want our podcast to be special. I don't want them to know how old I am.
Yeah, but there you go. There you have it. That was my summer. It was so fun. It was like long nights, hot days. I like a good hot day, you know. I rather drink a lot of water and
Me too.
take 2-3 showers a day and just be out in the sun. The shift in weather.
Yes.
I need to acclimate.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, speaking of where, I forgot to do the weather report I was. I'm gonna tell my guys stories for ABC7. David, today some people get passing on this, right? It's colder, but however, the heat wave is coming back next week. So brace yourselves, LA. It's going to be another hot. I mean, the heat wave is coming right next week, and the temperatures will rise. So make sure you continue to drink plain water, and make sure you do your early workouts and your night workouts. So that's the weather. Back to you, Gaby. Dinosaurs, ABC7. Witness news. He does this. Every time when I watch every time I watch guys race on ABC7, he always does this, which I love. And thank you guys. Thank you for your weather report. We see you tonight at 5 or whatever. If you could, because I know you took like a vacation this week. Anywho, so that was our summer, and let's see, what else should we tell our wonderful podcast readers, Michelle?
Oh my gosh. How's about our goals for this semester?
Oh yes.
Do you have any goals? Like not just like school, like your classes, but like any goals outside of school, you know?
Good question, Michelle. My goals for this semester outside class is to, let's see, maybe perhaps like maybe continue work towards maybe possibly maybe gain a radio show like down the road, and at the same time also good question, Michelle. Man, you put me in a spot. Let's see. Man, continue to make videos for my YouTube channel, especially like a lot of people give up my YouTube content, especially my podcast and my live YouTube show, Live Gave It, and also maybe make a mental health club, especially here at PCC, because like a couple months ago I went to this conference by Lars here at PCC, and I was like promoting mental health, especially like I told Dawn and Mia and other people that were at the conference. I said we need to like we need to spread mental health, especially like not just every day or tomorrow. We need to continue having this conversation, because I told him when I was scared, I said a lot of people are suffering, especially like some people go through depression, suicide thoughts, and the thing is we need to continue have this conversation, especially like sometimes whenever I see headlines but on TMZ when people commit suicide, I always ask myself why we're not doing our part to help people and reach out to them and tell them that we want to help you, we want to support you, we want to get you the help that you need, because no one's spreading mental health, especially not doing their part to support and reach out to these people. And the thing is, we need to continue and talk about this issue of mental health, because mental health is a serious issue. And the thing is, I want to be like a advocate for mental health and help people and support it at the same time. And also, I be told a lady here at PCC, which I can't remember her name, me and her, we were like talking, maybe perhaps making mental health club here at PCC, and hopefully we launch that club here at PCC and bring people together and support them at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. You know, mental health, especially in today's like time, everything's crazy, and especially like if you're going to school year, and like with everything going on in the outside world, and then like here trying to keep up with your studies, I think it's really, really important.
It is.
Yeah, hopefully you can get that started, because I feel like
so.
Imagine how many lives you can change and help. So
A lot.
yeah, that's really amazing. I love that.
Me too, Michelle, because the thing is, I feel like when people they're not talking about this issue, especially like this week, it was hard, especially the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And the thing is, we need to do our part to continue like talk about mental health and make sure people are well informed and not just like right now or today or next week. We need to keep this conversation going, and not just like stop a conversation. Keep going and save people's lives. Period.
Yeah, it's not comfortable, but it needs to be done.
Yeah, it needs to be done.
Yeah, that's good. And you want people to feel comfortable.
Right.
Yeah. So what's something you would like to start off with to make your like dream of wanting that club to start?
Bring people and have like meetings and maybe talk to the people and tell them, hey, you're going through a lot. You're suffering depression, and we want we want we want to get you like maybe to rehab, and we want to put you in that place like hopefully that could change your life, and let's see, at the same time maybe bring like a group of people like a team, and then go with a person and make sure that person is in good hands with a team, and as well also like have meetings like every week, and sorry for I always bark on this podcast, especially like all the time whenever I do live again my live YouTube show in my room I always bark with you could blame my water. And let's see, maybe like I was saying, like have like a team and follow that person and make sure they take care of that someone, and then tell the people like in the club that look, we want to help you, we care about you, and we love you, because mental health is a serious issue and should not be treated lightly, because we want help you and support you all the way, and I can say that we want save people's lives, and this like pretend the PCC Mental Health Club is a good start, especially making sure that everyone is in good hands and support at the same time. So that will be it.
Yeah, and I think you should totally get someone from the mental health services here at PCC, so they can like you can also get like advice from them on how to start this club and how to further like long run have a good plan set too. They can probably give you some advice I haven't thought about too.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. Wow, that was so inspiring.
I know.
Honestly, it's meant to be. I feel like you really should start that up.
I should.
And you'd be surprised as to how many students would come over, because usually they're not willing to look for it, that help. But I feel like if it's like very open, welcoming, everyone's gonna join throughout the semester, throughout the year, whenever they're comfortable.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
It is. Especially everyone know who I am, especially they all saw me on TMZ Live when I did my TV debut on July 20, 2022. Am I correct, Flander? Yes, David, you are correct. Yes, you get your TV debut. Wait, where's the camera? Right here. This is the camera. Yes, everyone. Our beautiful host, David Starwork, the host of David's podcast, he gave TMZ. I mean, he gave his TV debut on TMZ Live on July 20, 2022. So, David, he's now a celeb. He's a celeb everywhere. LA, New York, Chicago, Boston, and everywhere. David, he's a big star now. And also, I'm so proud of David, especially all his success, including this podcast with his beautiful co-host Michelle. And David, keep going, because you're inspiring people, especially the mental health. And at the same time, David, you're a rock star. You're a rock star, and we're so proud of you, because everyone, David, he's one of the hardest working people I ever seen. Especially when David was telling me about this podcast, I said, David, go for it. Launch David's podcast. Bring guests. And at the same time, boost up the range, because David's podcast, we're boosting up the range. The range are going to the roof, and the range are soaring. Especially, a little bird told me that David's podcast is number one. It's number one on YouTube. Yeah, well, I just make it up. But thank you. It's okay, Frank. It's okay. In any event, David, he's a great guy, funny guy, and he's also a hardworking person. Plus, Michelle, our beautiful co-host to my left, she's also a hardworking person. Especially, I'm so proud of her. Especially Michelle, she asks a great questions, and as well, Michelle, you're a great co-host, and at the same time, Michelle, I'm so proud of you. Especially, you're also a rock star, and Michelle, she's the best, everyone. Let's give a round of applause for Michelle. A round of applause for Michelle.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Flounder.
You're welcome, Michelle. And Ricky Jerry and Gary Jerry both got quick. Get a progress message.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is a great guest. I love it.
Yeah, who needs people where you got a fish? Yes, everyone. A fish is taking over Gary's podcast. I'm the guest. And yes. And are you good? And you're so beautiful here on Gary's podcast. Especially everyone will see me on YouTube. Wow. I'm a great guest. I can't be a fish is inside Lasso Radio and doing this podcast. I love it. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Michelle. I should say thank you, Gary and Michelle for bringing me on Gary's podcast. And especially our first producer, James Campbell, which she's also a hardworking woman, and especially she's one of the best people to work with here on Gary's podcast. And at the same time, James, she's the best, especially she was on this podcast, Gary Season 2, and she was on the hot seat, and James, she's the best. Michelle, she's the best. And Gary, you're the best too. Everyone's the best. Gary's podcast, a funny, fun, and as well great podcast. And everyone, and you haven't watched any episodes of Gary's podcast, make sure you watch on Gary's YouTube at Gary Horse Ain't Hungry, and make sure you watch all the great guests that Gary and Michelle had, like Ben Eric, let's see, Gary Smith, James Campbell, Maya Gallegas, including James Patrick, our boss, our great boss, and yes, everyone. I'm taking over Gary's podcast, like we gave it, and I'm the guest for today. I'm Vince. Yes, I'm Vince. But sometimes Ricky Jerry, he eats me all the time because when Ricky Jerry eats me, I say, how. But Ricky Jerry, he gets hungry. That's why he eats me all the time. But anyway, Flanger, I'm here. Vince, everyone. Pick up. Let's give a round of applause to the Vinces. All right, Flanger. Wow, Flanger. I can't believe you tried to hijack my podcast. Why not, Gary? It's Friday, and at the same time, like people say, wake up to Friday. It's Friday, and we get paid. Sorry, Gary. I know I screw up the song.
More like it's viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe.
Sí, es viernes y el cuerpo sabe. Gracias, Michelle. Gracias por español 101.
You're welcome.
You want to make it, Michelle? Wow, I can be. We're doing Spanish here on Gary's podcast. I love it. English and Spanish. I love it. We should do more like Gary. We should. Maybe next Friday where I guess Nayi Garcia with everyone. Next Friday, my EOPS counselor Nayi Garcia. She will be here on Gary's podcast on episode 20, which she will be on the hot seat. And I guess I'm pumped because. Oh, and yes, I was touched my mic. James, I apologize if I tried to move my mic. Nayi Garcia, my EOPS counselor, I'm pumped and excited to her because getting on season 2, I tried to get A1 for EOPS and I wasn't able to, but this time on season 3, I landed Nayi Garcia with sometimes I call her Nene, and she will be here next Friday on Gary's podcast with me, Michelle. We're excited to have her, especially I can't wait to interview. I can't wait for me and Michelle to interview her, and it will be a blast because Nayi, she's a fun, she's a great counselor, especially at the same time. Before I launched Gary's podcast last year, before Get Away Fires, she gave me the name Gary's podcast. So now you know where the name came from. Nene, that's her nickname. Sometimes I call her. She gave me the name Gary's podcast because we were like working like a podcast name, and first we were like, no, this name is too long, and we found a name. Especially we want to keep it short, and that's where we decided to do we decided to go with Gabe's podcast, and guys we pick a name. So next Friday, I'm looking forward to me and myself interview Nayi Garcia, aka Nene, and she will tell us why we chose the name Gabe's podcast. And at the same time, I'll give you a preview. She will be talking about her career as an academic counselor, EOPS, and PCC, and also after we interview Nai from EOPS, September 26th was, I believe, if my math is correct, was I said one time on Gary's podcast, my when I was in Montgomery High School, my math wasn't great, so I'm not get to math topic because my math is not that well. Anywho, on Friday, September 26th, I'm gonna have my classmate. Her name is Bia Rodriguez, which is my classmate for my radio class with my professor Joe Armstrong, and I booked her last night. And she was excited, especially she's looking forward to do Gabe's podcast with me and Michelle, and she will be here on Friday, September 26th. Which I gotta say, I'll give you a preview. She has a great voice because last night when my classmates were here, especially with Professor Armstrong, we were practicing. We were on the radio, especially I gave one as well. Especially I play. Sorry, but I almost got choked up. I played a song called "Mamma Mia." Yes, I brought a CD from my house. Especially my parents grew up with music and a song, and I play it in front of my classmates. And overall, I did great. Except the first time, I always screw up. But the second time, I did well. Especially, I moved up. I pressed the button from the national radio. I did it again. I hit play on one the buttons on the computer, and again I told the viewers, I said, hello everyone, good evening. This is David Songwar, and this is the David Songwar show. This is the David Songwar show, and right now I'm about to play you one I'm about to play you a Spanish song which is called "Mamma Mia." And I even said a story where I would say here on Gary's podcast. In 1999, I saw my dad cry when I went to Cycling Apart, where my dad, he was crying because we went to a Charlie Sa concert with, if those who don't know, Charlie Sa, he's a singer, he makes great music, and my dad, he's a big fan of his, and my dad, he was crying in front of him in 1999, and I was telling a story with my classmates yesterday for my radio class, and I did great, and my classmates gave a clap, and that's what we did yesterday in my radio class. So I'm looking forward to Nayi Garcia next Friday, and also Bia Rodriguez Friday, September 26th at 3 o'clock. So now you know, and now you're caught up. Caught up.
Nice. Yeah, so guys, stay tuned for those episodes.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah. And anything else you would like to add though? Like,
let's see,
well, not really for like future episodes, but more like your goals or anything else? Or is that like your main priority is going to be the mental health?
For now, mental health.
Awesome. We love that. And then sports.
Oh yeah, sports.
It's season of sports, isn't it?
It is.
Is it football season?
Yeah, football season is going on right now. Especially college football, NFL. Especially like last Sunday, I was watching football. I was my New York Jets Gaylords against some guy named Aaron Rodgers, which is now with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which I gotta say, Michelle, Justin Fields for the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers can play a great game because when I'm watching NFL Radio, yes, I watch NFL Radio, especially the host Scott Harrison. Which I gotta say, shout out to Scott because he's a great host for the NFL Radio. Even though now ESPN owns it, especially the NFL. And when I was watching that game, both QBs could play well, especially even though Justin Fields, he was trying to throw a pass to Gary Wilson for the New York Jets. But however, when I was watching the game, Gary, he dropped the ball. I'm like, no, Gary, why did you drop it? We were driving down the field and we were trying to win the game. We were trying to beat Aaron Rodgers. But unfortunately, that didn't have it. And Aaron Rodgers, he came with a win from the Skiers. And the Skiers, sorry, when I was Barb here on Gary's podcast. Like I said earlier, especially I Barb all the time on live with Gary. But anyway, the Skiers, they're 1-0, and the Jets, they're 0-1. Which, by the way, people say, same old Jets. I knew it. This Jets, they can't win. They can't win a football game. Not even at home. Not even our former QB, Aaron Rodgers. And
What he said.
yeah, what I said.
Yeah.
Michelle, she doesn't know anything about football.
Nothing.
Nothing.
About. I just know there is a ball and a field.
Wait, Michelle, we have a ball under the chair.
Oh,
Shoo.
oh no!
Wait, Michelle, go get. Wait, hold on. I'm just fine. Michelle, go get.
Wait, no, I can't.
No, we're
yeah,
not.
I'm not a sports person, whatever that means, But I'm here to listen though.
Yeah,
Because I know people like baseball too, right?
Yeah, baseball too. The Dodgers. So I know you're a big Dodgers fan, right?
I am a Dodgers fan. Not a really big Dodger fan though. I haven't gone to a game in
Sorry,
a while.
one.
Sorry. I mean, I didn't. The last time I went to a game was like when Andre Ethier was still with them.
Yes.
So you can imagine how long ago that was.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but yeah, go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. And let's see. Also, speaking of Go Dodgers, I also my other team is the Rams. With the LA Rams, they won a Sunday against the Houston Texans, which they got QB named CJ Stroud, which by the way he attended the Ohio State Buckeyes with the Ohio State. He played great, but the Rams they dominated the game in the fourth quarter, I believe. I was watching the game, and the Rams they're 1-0, and let's see. Also, the Niners won. Let's see. The Buffalo Bills they won on Sunday night. I was watching the game on NBC and Universal, and I gotta say that was a crazy inning, especially the Bills and Josh Allen. He drove down the field and the Buffalo Bills they won with a field goal, and that was one of the craziest innings I ever seen in week one. With a lot of people on Twitter they call it game of the year. Which I agree with the people on Twitter. With that was the game of the year so far of the NFL season. And week two started last night with the Green Bay Packers. They dominated over. God, I forgot the team they beat last night. Which I can't remember from the top of my head. Everyone, I apologize if I can't remember. The Packers beat last night. Which if you want to write in the comment section on YouTube, tell me who the Packers beat, or I can check my phone, but we have no time for that. But the Packers, they're 2-0 with last Sunday they beat the Detroit Lions at home. So the Packers, Jordan Love, the QB, they're 2-0. They're off to a great start, and week two the NFL is get Sunday, football Sunday with everyone. I'll be watching college football tomorrow, and I'll be watching NFL Sunday on Sunday. So I'll be watching football all this weekend, including Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. You're welcome, ESPN. Yes, I'm cracking up my coach myself, which we already having fun here on Gary's podcast. I gave our 19th episode, if my map is correct. And yes, we're doing sports talk on Gary's podcast, even though we're not on ESPN Radio or Fox Sports Radio or any YouTube sports talk. So yeah, so that's a little sports talk on Gary's podcast. Football, NFL Sunday, and college football tomorrow. Yes.
He's in his element.
I am. I'm in my mid-season form.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't really know much. I can't tell you anything about sports, but yes. Green Bay Packers dominated, you guys.
Good.
Woo.
Last night on Amazon.
Have you ever been to like an actual game in person?
I have.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 Dodger games. Back in 2009 and 2010. I went to a spring training game when the Dodgers, I forgot the team they were playing, and I went with my former neighbor George, which George, he's a diehard Dodger fan. With I want to give a shout to my ex neighbor George. George gets shouts too because I know you're a huge Dodger fan and Laker fan. And at the same time, George got me those tickets. And by the way, folks, my brother Ricky, he just dropped on in the lobby at Lazarillo with Ricky. I see you, and Ricky, he's a diehard Dodger fan. Also, he got diehard Raiders fan. With speaking of Raiders, Ricky's Raiders won on Sunday over the Patriots. With the Patriots get played by especially the QB. Anywho, what was it, Michelle?
Oh, I don't know. We were on sports still.
Oh yeah, Dodgers. My former neighbor George, he guys got tickets, especially at Spring 2009 and 2010. Which I went to a regular season game when the Dodgers were playing Cincinnati Reds. With the Dodgers, they won both games, even though Spring 20 doesn't count. So, the regular season does count, but in any event, again, also in 2010. I went to one Angels game, which it was a hot summer game with my former neighbor George. Also, Ricky, he was there too. He got tickets to go to the Angels game. It was our Sunday afternoon. If I remember correctly, the Angels were playing the Toronto Blue Jays. Again, the Angels were winning 8-0. Again, we left in the 7th. And folks, here's the game. Are you ready for it? Like Taylor Swift always says, are you ready for it? Here comes the cameo. The cameo is my whole face and my whole body, including Ricky and George, we all got burned. Especially, it was so hot. Our entire bodies got burned, and I'm like, man, I can't believe my arm just got burned, my face, and it was brutal. Especially, I'm like, oh my gosh, I will never go to a hot baseball. I will never go to a hot Sunday day, especially watching baseball, and it was brutal, folks. It was absolutely brutal, especially the sun was too high, and our entire bodies got burned, and man, that was scorcher. I mean, absolutely scorcher. That'll be the last time I will go to a hot baseball game, especially 100 degrees. No game, folks. No game. I'll never go to another hot summer baseball game. As long as it's the nighttime game, I'll go the nighttime. But hot day, no game. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out, everyone. Yeah. So guys, go down. I went to games, baseball games.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but have you ever I think it's part of the experience, at least one time staying in the sun
I did.
throughout the game. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Because then you can't really move.
No, you can't move.
You can't move from your seat. So.
No, you can't.
No. Yeah, so anything else? Let's see. Ooh, did you watch any new movies or listen to new music?
I did. I listened to brand new music for Sabrina Carpenter, and as well Carol G. And let's see, what else? I try to remember. I did watch brand new music videos, especially Cardi B. And let's see, a couple weeks ago, I did watch a brand new music video with, I can't remember her name, but overall, I did watch a brand new music video, especially brand new songs. And also, Taylor Swift, her new album that just dropped October, which she broke the news on the new Heinz podcast with Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, which they also have their own podcast, and they're the host of that podcast. So I've been listening to a lot of brand new music for them.
Yeah, what was your favorite song from Sabrina Carpenter?
Good question, Michelle. I can't remember from the top of my head, but when I watched her brand new music video, she was doing like a Halloween music video where she had this guy. Again, at any part, she told the guy, "You're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be killed." In the end of her music video, and then somehow the guy was alive. Again, pretty much Serena forgot to kill the guy in her music video. So
oh no.
Yeah.
Interesting. I need to see that one.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, and what about what did you say? You said Carol G too?
Carol G.
What was her your favorite music from? She came out with a whole album?
I guess she did.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge Carol G fan.
Really?
I am. What about you, Michelle?
I like Carol G, But right now, I really like. I'm no team no one, but I like Gasu's music right now, and I really do like some of Sabrina Carpenter's. I like Taylor Swift's music, but I've been listening a lot to like country music. I'm in a country phase. I don't know what's going on, but I'm okay with it, you know.
So
And then obviously, Cardi B's music. I don't know any of her recent music, but I do like some of her older stuff.
me too.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good music.
You are.
Yeah.
I guess say, are you a big Rhea McEntire fan?
What?
Rhea McEntire, she's a country singer.
Ooh, you know, I have not heard of her, unfortunately.
What?
I'm just getting into it.
sorry, Rhea McEntire. My coach Michelle is singing with her.
I'll
We
listen to you
apologize.
after this, okay?
Yeah,
I
she
promise.
will on YouTube.
Yes, but honestly, I'm just listening to like Morgan Wallen, Ella Langley, Riley Green, and like what is that? Look combos. So is that your stomach? No, your stomach. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just getting started with like the big popular mainstream country artists right now.
All right. I just saw my producer James and my brother Ricky tell me to wrap it up. So, Michelle, guess what's fun, especially having our first Flander. Flander, any last words you want to say before we wrap it up? I want to say thank you, David and Michelle and James, especially Ricky. I see you. Thank you for having me on your podcast. Hopefully, I'll be back on your podcast, especially this is a fun podcast. Now I know Ricky Jury gave you get here on this podcast. Now I know how guys feel when get on this podcast. Anyway, thank you, David, Michelle, for having me, and James too, and everyone. Subscribe and like this episode on YouTube. And bye, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. All right, thank you, Frank and Michelle. Thank you for so enjoy as my co-host. Especially this was so much fun on this episode.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you, David, and thank you, Flounder, for being a special guest.
Thank you, Michelle.
You really did brighten the room and the day.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you. Happy Friday, you guys.
Happy Friday, everyone. And next Friday, like I said earlier, my EOPS counselor, Nayi Garcia, she will be here, and she will be on the hot seat. And I'm looking forward. And again, the following Friday, September 26th, my classmate Bia Rodriguez from my real class, she will be here. She will also be on the hot seat. So everyone, thank you for watching Gary's podcast, and I'll talk to you next Friday. Right here. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.